Manipur cabinet forms population commission resolved not to provide government jobs and opportunities to families with more than 4 children. Talks between Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren and leaders of Nupi Samaj on legalization of liquor in Manipur failed to bring amicable solution. Nupi Samaj to continue protest. Waramband Imam market vendors alleged street vendors of decreasing their sales. City police and women vendors engaged in intense scuffle. 2 sustained injuries. Media fraternity of Manipur resumed work, ending 2 days of agitation since October 10th against harassment. The media fraternity. Manipur government suspends EE in charge of Rural Engineering Department Watson Serio in connection with misappropriation of PMGSY funds. And President Draupadi Murmu today flagged off Agartala Khongsang Jan Shatabdi Express from Agartala connecting Khongsang station of Manipur. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime, the English Bulletin, and I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM with you. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance from one another. Please remember that the fight against the COVID-19 is not over yet. Now, the news in details. State Cabinet today resolved not to provide government jobs and opportunities to a family with more than 4 children. State Population Commission was formed and an ordinance passed to tackle population issues in the state. The State Cabinet also resolved to declare Awang Kobrua Suppa and Ibudau Thangjing as secret side of the state. The Cabinet meeting was held at Chief Minister's Secretariat from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. discussing on around 50 agenda, including effective implementation of inner-line permit system in the state. It decided to start linking of Aadhaar and accommodations of outsiders coming in the state to provide a mobile number. It also decided to allow issuance of labor permit under the ILP by relevant deputy commissioners. The meeting also resolved to recruit employees of the various posts at Home Department, Education and Health Department. 1,557 employees will be recruited in Home Department, 1,000 primary teachers of Education Department, 200 doctors and 300 nurses in the Health Department. Cabinet resolved to recruit lacking faculty members of the Churachandpur Medical College. The State Cabinet also formed a committee including directors of health and social welfare to frame excise rules. Head of RIMS Secretary Department Dr. R.K. Lenin and Manipur University Professor C.H. Priyoranjan are committee members. A high-power committee was also formed to look into demarcations of Loktak Lake boundary. The committee headed by PHED Minister L. Susindro, including relevant ministers and officials.
Loktak ke boundaries demarcation taunana bai damte yamna cabinet na yamna kanba meeting amaga loinana chathari illegal encroachment eviction ke ketaka oiba jaga jingdu gi akoi yengjanna bai damakta akoi yamna committed oiba yam high powered committee ma semgre ngasi cabinet na Home Department ki almost 1,557 Home Department ki recruitment ki damakta ya ba pigre sigizida Head Constable Telecom na chamri ga manga Constable male civil da chanipan ga nipan male follower da chahung ga manga pulam na lising amaga changwa ga yankai taret.
Talks between Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren and leaders of Nupi Samaj over legalization of liquor in Manipur failed to bring an amicable solution. Nupi Samaj and other women groups will continue to oppose state government's decisions to legalize liquor in the state until government revoke its decision. Briefing media reporter At the office of Nupi Samaj today, Amkhil's President Laurembam Nganbi said Manipur Liquor Prohibition Act 1991 was introduced in the state following a prolonged struggle by women folk of the state since 1975. She said prohibitions of liquor in the state is not successful due to government's failure to implement the act effectively. Laurembam Nganbi said a team of 10 representatives from 7 women groups informed Chief Minister Nongpuen Biren that neither production nor sale of alcohol will be allowed in the state, adding that no machines for brewing alcohol should be procured by the government. She added that during the meeting, the team also assured the chief ministers of providing all necessary support in the prohibition of alcohol in the state.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯝꯕ ꯀꯜꯆꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯝꯕ ꯀꯁꯇꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯌꯨ ꯁꯨꯡꯕꯗ ꯂꯥꯏ ꯇꯤꯟꯒꯤꯗ ꯁꯣꯏꯁꯇꯤꯗ ꯀꯔꯤꯗ ꯁꯨꯡꯕꯗꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯊꯛꯆꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯅ ꯅꯣꯡ ꯐꯥꯗꯣꯛ ꯁꯨꯡꯉꯒ ꯊꯛꯄ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯨꯡꯐꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯛꯆꯅꯤꯡꯉꯒꯁꯨ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯟꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯖꯈ꯭ꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯀꯃꯔꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯄꯥꯟꯗ ꯂꯂꯣꯟ ꯏꯇꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯔꯛꯄꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯝꯕ ꯀꯁꯇꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯩꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯟꯅꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯍꯤꯕꯤꯁꯟ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯅꯍꯟꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯒꯦ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯒ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯒ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯍꯤꯕꯤꯁꯟ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯦ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯃꯒꯨꯟ ꯂꯩꯅ ꯆꯠꯍꯟꯁꯤ.
Intense scuffle erupted between city police and Khwairamband market vendors this afternoon. Women vendors of Khwairamband Imam markets created ruckus alleging street vendors around the market of decreasing their sales. Protesters also took out a protest rally towards Chief Minister's bungalow demanding state governments to frame a policy for the women's market. However, city police personnel intercepted the rally near BT Park, leading to an intense scuffle. Police resorted to smoke bombing to disperse the crowd. 2 women protesters reportedly lost consciousness during the scuffle. Police managed to foil the rally near the BT Park area. Media fraternity of Manipur resumed normal duty from today, ending 2-day-long agitations since October 10th against harassment to media fraternity and hindrances to press freedom. It may be mentioned that activities of both print and electronic media in Manipur were suspended from the 10th of October around 5 p.m. till yesterday. Members of All Manipur Working Journalists Union (AMJU), Alta Guilds Manipur (EGM) and Manipur Hills Journalists Union (MHJU) yesterday staged a sit-in at Kesampat Laimajum Laikai Community Hall, followed by a meeting with leaders of the various civil society organizations and at Manipur Press Club. Leaders of various civil society organizations who attended the meeting extended their solidarity for press freedoms and condemned those challenging against the same. The meeting resolved not to publish any conflicting news items of the groups concerned who are going through internal conflict. It would have consequences on media. It also appealed to all stakeholders to abide by the code of conduct. Local adjustment framed by AMJUs and EGMs to maintain peace and press freedom in the state. Manipur government suspended Executive Engineer EE in charge of Rural Engineering Department Wortsand Serio in connection with misappropriation of PMGSY funds sanctioned for repair of the road from the Rengpang till Mongjarong Kulent. Wortsand Serio was in charge of repairing of the 15-kilometer long road stretch along the National Highway 53 from the Rengpang to Mongjarong under PMGSY in 2019. The engineer in question is also the CE and OSD of Rural Engineering Department. Contractors concerned have been alleged of laundering large amount of money even before the project started properly, while Watson Serio was serving as assistant engineer. RDNPR Joint Secretary Angie Robain issued the suspension order on the 11th of October. Briefing media, Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Minister Yumnam Khemchand said legal actions has also been initiated against retired executive engineer Ajit Kumar for his alleged involvement in the case. The minister said PMGSY related activities have been carried out properly in Chandal, Technopalt and Ukhrul district, and that all concerned have been instructed to redo those areas where quality has not been maintained. Minister Khemchand also asked MPCC President K. Meghchandra to stop speaking ill of the government.
तौरीब थबक्तुगी मफमद तारबी इंजीनियर अमदि ठेकादार दु ngang लोरे अदुगी महूर्त हेक्ता पार्टी अफ द ताइसन बसे दिस आई फील वेरी वेरी अनफॉर्चुनेट आई दि कांग्रेस तमदा फतब तौरमसु आई कांग्रेस ताइनजदि मदु ठेकादार नुरानी दुगा मफमद तारबी इंजीनियर सिंगुना सेक्शन दबनी नै अदवाइ सिंगदुकसगे कोइ ऑनरेबल ना हम चावमगा हाई न्यू सोमताल टू मोरे 86 किलोमीटर सिदा लुपा लाख 10 खतंग आइरे लोइ लोकथोखरे हैना अमगा आई फील वेरी वेरी अनफॉर्चुनेट करा क्राइते नो पाउसी ज्ञान में तादरमा पोलो द लोरे प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस तविदो सु एंगोंदा हंबिरो असेंग इंजीनियर सिंग सर्टिफाई तब अचे पीजगे बिल पीरीदुगा लेमौरी थबक्तुगा चानबनीना मदु आइना मसी ऑनरेबल मेंबर मीडिया के थोंदा अमुक इनवाइट तौजि थाओय हापजगे यौति यंगमिनरुसेन.
President Draupadi Murmu today flagged off Agartala Khongsang Jan Shatabdi Express from Agartala connecting Khongsang station of Manipur. The train number 02097 02098 ran through Agartala, Ambasha, Dharmanagar, New Karimganj, Badrapur Junction, Arunachal, and then reached at Jiriband and went further to Wengai Chungpao, Rani Gaidinglui, Thingau, and finally reached Khongsang at around 6 p.m. Once the regular train service begins its operations, the Jan Shatabdi Express with LHD coaches and a Vista domed coach will operate on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. A team of Imphal West District Police carried out a search and verification to drive in and around North AOC in Imphal at around 8 a.m. today. The team led by Imphal West SP KSH Sivakanta, Additional SP Operation Ahmed, Additional SP Law and Order Netra Jeet and Additional SP Crime Against Women Ngasepam Ratna raided hotels at North AOC. They warned those who have opened their shops illegally by encroaching public roads. The police teams also verified non-locals by asking them to produce necessary documents. Speaking on the sideline, SP KSH Sivakanta said they will carry out similar drive in North AOC area, Delhi, and sought for public support.
कोई डिस्ट्रिक्ट पुलिस की साइड तक कोई कन्ना कोई सिविल टीम अभी पुलिस टीम था तो कन्ना होना जबने तो कोई ngaraang शू तुम कोई वीडियो में वायरल होइदना खोतना नुपी अहन अमा सुमाइना तौरंबा कोई थेंगनै अदुचु अदुना कोइना सिगी एरिया सिदा हाना कोई मोबाइल पेट्रोलिंग होइना चलगा तौरंबदो होजिति कोई स्टैटिक पोस्ट होइना कोई सेमबा हो मसीदगी कोई सेम होरे अदुना अथुबिदा नोंनि सिदा स्टैटिक पोस्ट होइना पुलिस पर्सनल डिप्लॉय तौरगा याम कन्ना सिगुंबा थोक्तनाबा याम कन्ना होनजरी अदुगा पब्लिक की साइड तगी सुदुम एनी इन्फॉर्मेशन लेबसिंग खोइदा दुम मतम साना पुबियो खोइ दुम पुन खोइ ट्राइब दुम फजना दुम तौजगे.
JSC against the rape case and sexual harassment, Sims expressed satisfaction over Manipur High Court's decisions to reject applications from interim bail and anticipatory bail by accused persons and the Saina Institute of Medical Sciences rape case. The bail plea by accused person Yumnam Surjit Kumar and his accomplice Yambem Nonibala alias Sonia, Laishram Kunjarani and SK Wajid Saha were rejected by a judgment of the High Court on 10th of October. While welcoming the High Court's judgment, JSC also demanded police to take custody of accused Yumnam Surjit Kumar and also to file a charge sheet against him after initiating an investigation. Manipur Organic Missions Agency MOMA of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department held one-day training for farmer-producer companies on development of the value chain today. The training on the Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeast Region was held at Hotel Imphal in North AOC. Project Monitoring Unit experts were the resource persons. They enlightened farmers on the crop harvesting, value adding, export and building of infrastructure, etc. Speaking on the occasion, Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department Additional Chief Secretary P. Vaifei said that the training program was the first of its kind. He added that the department has facilitated export of various organic products to Dubai, United Kingdom and other European countries in recent times. He also said the government is giving emphasis on natural farming, distilled farming, nano fertilizer and artificial intelligence to boost crop productions. Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department Director Honi Chara, MOVCDNER Agriculture Nodal Officer Ningboy Haukipt, MOVCDNER Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Government of India Project Monitoring Unit Monitoring and Evaluation Specialist Mukunda Murthy Rao and 65 farmers producer companies registered with MOVCDNER took part in the program.
Organic technology one by I can a scheme the study to organic certification, organic on the it will not be practical. Organic natural farming, chemical fertilizers, natural farming from digital agriculture, natural farming, nanotechnology, AI, artificial intelligence, weather analysis and forecasting, meteorological studies, composite activity
MSF President KH Vidyasagar urges government to carry out rationalization of teachers on or before October 31. He was speaking at the 24th Foundation Day celebration of MSF today. KH Vidyasagar said MSF will celebrate its silver jubilee next year and that MSF plans to intensify movement to ensure schools in the state functioned properly. He also urged the government to look into current imbalance of teacher-students ratio in government schools of Manipur. Acting chairman of Manipur State Human Rights Commission, Khaidem Mani, former president of MSF, the NG Milant, K.I.'s Serajuddin O. Ashni Kumar and members of other students' union attended the program.
Ngasi 13 October ni matam khara kakta ngakse lagle aduduna sida government na rationalization tarokpa matamda akhoi achamira naidana imphanda taramba akhoi adedi singda tahanbiba adei singda taramba imphanda pubirakba simaina tawbiu amadi sida akhoi adi senja thumja tawbiganu corruption tawbiganu mairo singda drug charakna bigi damakta akhoi slogan kya la honduna campaign myamam chathagre hariba campaign asi akhoi MSM na hadaki jahida yobung amogdaba school sing akhoi makha tana leptana adumak chathagi.
Manipuri Students Federation MSF District Committee Juribams also observed 24th Foundation Day of MSF at PWD Guest House in Juribams, Baupara today. President of All Juribam United Club Association Mutumd Maipakshana, President of All Juribam Mairapai B.S. Sushila, Vice President of MSF District Committee Juribam T.S. Samananda, Advisor and Dharmendra, former office bearers of MSF and representatives of other students' organizations attended the program. The Assam Jiribam District Council has expressed discontentment over the lack of doctors for outpatient department OPD of the 50-bedded Jiribam District Hospital in Ningxingkul, the lone hospital in the district. The Assam Jiribam District Council inspected the hospital yesterday and today. Speaking on the sideline, the Assam Jiribam District Council President Laishram Vilax Mete said OPD facility is not available in the hospital due to lack of doctors. He expressed disappointment that no action has been taken till date despite their repeated requests to the relevant authorities. Vilax alleged the District Chief Medical Officer of negligence and condemned the relevant authorities for failing to send replacement for those doctors and nurses who have been transferred from the hospital. He also condemned Jiribam MLA for not keeping his words to look into the inadequacies of the hospital.
Health Director Rajona Lapiraba matamdasu weekly gi oiba ekoi monitor tauni kaina thajaba piramaga ngasina monitor do kadai chakrage haibagi wahang phawba ekoi hangjaningi nomagi oiba CMO office dasu plus hospital asi dasu biometrics se ekoi thambire haraga monitor se director da tawira or natraga CMO office da tawira or natraga ekoi respected GC sar gi kuthang da tawira advaina monitor tawbagi system se asimasu thamani hospital asi gi damakta pause kya da hawkhrabasu Tatana Pauche the Pangavatasu, Pagi Tarpagi, Mongama Lapusidi, Lavayam Tibani Aduna, Honorable Siamna, Masigi, Tawmiba, Opidida, Kanamata Ledam Driba, Asigi, Action Jets, Abzaba, Lobiu, Haiduna, Mediatonda, Hajeri.
As a part of the ongoing agitations for Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee of Manipur (STDC) and demanding the Scheduled Tribe status for Meitei community, a People's Convention was held at the Ima Kontok Hanbi Sanglen in DM College campus, Imphal today. It is worth mentioning that though Chief Minister Nongtuan Bireen had publicly shown his support for inclusions of Meitei community in the Scheduled Tribe list, the state government is yet to act officially by sending recommendations to Centre.
Yellow Mimete Sanvidan Ganglo Pion Junction Labor Conjunction, Oji Paudiga Mengi Site, official response late. Adubo, Honorable Chief Minister na Press Karida, Mana, Atai Talk Doctor, Mana PB Hiba Kamenda, Cabinet Canary, I am actively under consideration and Tapi, Akoitagani, Adequina Tamzaning with Miam, Mamadi Committee site, Tamzaning with Tubuda. Kanabagalo in a Kanabio, what if the Sulaviro, Tabam Tok, Tabak to Tabio, Ivani, Aduna, Uzi Powder, I couldn't be Puma in a lac Pase, Miam, the Ging, a Sigi, Convention Sina, Dimension some Tabi the Taragadi, Makataba, Kongzang take a little with the gay hybrid, Kananabani.
Students, parents and teachers of Slopland Public School Kongjom staged a sit-in against the ban imposed on Slopland Public School by prescribed KYKL. The protest demonstration was held at the school entrance gate. One of the students of class 12 who took part in the protest said students from both Manipur and outside the state studying in the residential institutions are worried that they will not be able to continue with their studies. He appealed to those concerned to withdraw their imposition and let students study without fear. Mutumd Nirmala, a parent taking part in the protest, said that around 140 students from Kongjom and nearby villages are getting free education at Slopland Public School. She said the prescribed outfits warnings of shutting down the school from 2023 onwards is a big blow to financially backward parents. Nirmala appealed to the prescribed group to revoke its decisions of closing the school. Prescribed Coordinating Committee formed a conglomerate of prescribed outfits called General Strike on 15th of October, terming the day as National Black Day as in previous years. Press note signed by Korkom Publicity Committee says Manipur gained independence from the British imperialists on August 14 of 1947, but it was forcefully annexed by India on October 15 of 1949. The press note says General Strike will be carried from October 14th midnight till 5 p.m. of October 15th. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News. Government of Manipur Directorate of Handloom and Textiles Moneytext Manipur International Textile Expo 2022 Lakliba November gi tarik manga dagi taraga mari fauba Arban Hat Nilakutida Pangtokadoriba Moneytext 2022 edition gi damak saruk yabiningba weavers, artisans, handloom societies, textile entrepreneurs amadi enterprise companies singna aikhoigi website www.moneytext.in da lakliba October gi tarik taraga nithoi dagi kunga taruk fauba gi manungda online registration tawbiranaba pogjenjeri
Presto Personalized Wonders Imphal nauna hangdokchari hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlamsing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises Presto Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Thong Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 2,786 new COVID-19 cases, 2,557 recoveries and 12 deaths in last 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cash load stands at 26,509. Total recoveries are 4,40,65,963. Recovery rate stands at 98.76%. That toll reaches at 5,28,847. Over 219 crore 15 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 62 crore 84 lakh 83,000 people. It has claimed above 65 lakh 66,000 people, and recoveries are above 60 crore 77 lakh 42,000. United States of America has the highest active cases above 17 lakh 13,000 in the world. Health talks on cervical, colon, lungs and breast cancer was held at Vishnupur Ward number 1 in Vishnupur district today. RIMS Community Medicine Department organized the event as a part of Rural Health Training Center Health Program. Health educator Megha Chandra carried out the program under the supervision of the head of RIMS Community Medicine Department, RIMS Dean Academic Burjend Akoijamd, PGTs of the department Dr. Gitanjali, Dr. Priya, Dr. Sandra, Dr. Rishikanta, Dr. Isaac and Dr. Dhinu, and interns checked up locals and provided them free medicine. Department lab technicians Y. Gambhir Sana conducted urine, protein, sugar and blood groups tests as part of the program. Union Minister of State Dr. R.K. Ranjan expressed desire to open an eye bank in the state. He was speaking at the World Sight Day observance today at the Horizon Hospital in Porampat, Imphal. Dr. Ranjan also kickstarted a free eye camp on the occasions and in connection with the 7th Foundation Day of Horizon Hospital. The event was jointly organized by Horizon Hospital and Lions Club Imphal is at the hospital conference hall. Speaking further, the Union Minister lauded Horizon Hospital for rendering public service without being commercial.
Hana All India Institute of Medical Science amakak leirambadagi madu atopa matamdugi Prime Minister sigi matamda amakak lingkat amani. Then koige Atul Bihari Vajpayee matamda mari manga am handle halaga. Project Honorable Prime Minister gi miyeng kada Narendra Modi na countries the full function of medical education should be about 19 M's has already been established. Asi Torkas, the Prime Minister always give a trust to the Northeast India. Guwahati has got it. Many other states of the 8 states of the Northeastern India has enjoyed it, but still we need for our Manipur, the state authority, heads of the state should make a request to the Prime Minister to establish another AIMS-like institution in the state of Manipur.
Lions Club of Imphal observed World Sight Day 2022 at Lions Service Centre in Sangaipuro today. Lions Eye Hospital conducted eye check-up of 26 girl inmates and 4 superintendents of Nabalini Ashram Children's Home for Girls located at Ghari Awanglekai to mark the day. District Chairman cites First District 322D Lion, Dr. K.A.'s Rajendra stressed on the year's themed Love Your Eyes on the occasion. A short film on Helen Keller was also screened on the occasion. Facilitation of newly born female child and their mother come awareness programs on the preconceptuals and the prenatal diagnostic techniques Act 1994 was held at DRDA Hall in Ukhrul today. District Administration of Ukhrul in collaboration with DPO, ICDS Social Welfare and CMO District Health Society of Ukhrul to organize the program under the aegis of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. During the event, 24 female child and their mothers were given kits and sanitary pads to 10 girls. Addressing the event, Ukhrul DC Krishna Kumar IAS urged to provide every girl child with all the possible facilities to help them lead a prosperous life in future. He also visited and distributed kits to newly born child at Ukhrul District Hospital as part of the program. Online applications are invited for admissions to postgraduate diploma in yoga science for the academic session 2022-2023 of Manipur University. Interested students may submit their applications at the website www.manipuruniv.sc.in starting today till October 25. Rajkumar Chandrajit Sana Singh Chitrakala Ratna today observed 98th birth anniversary of late renowned artist Rajkumar Chandrajit Sana Singh, popularly known as RKCS at RKCS Museum of Arts and Craft in Kesamthong. People offered floral tributes to the portrait of RKCS and lauded his work. Paying his tribute, Kesamthong MLA Sapam Nishikan said RKCS has managed to tell stories of the past to the present generation. His oil painting cannot be matched by any contemporary artist. RKCS painted more than 10,000 paintings and also published a textbook titled Students Drawing. He also contributed in the field of theatre and awarded with many awards, including the Best Stage Decorator by Theatre Centre Manipur. RKCS secured his name in Limca Book of Records in 1994 for producing maximum artworks during a solo exhibition which was organized by Manipur government. RKCS, who is considered as the most prolific artist ever to have emerged from Manipur, passed away on November 20 of 2004.
समाज में चौखट से मागी लेवल से अखोगी इवन सिगी आर्ट की किनो से कोई आर्टिस्ट माइनर ले से अखोगी मणिपुर की किनो कल्चर से अखोगी एम्प्लीफाई तो भी है तारे और जितनी फ्लेक्स की अधू लाया कंप्यूटर के अमल आया है से ऑयल पेंटिंग कैन नेवर बी रिप्लेस सी दी लाइफ लॉन्ग एसेट नहीं आई सिगी बिल्डिंग सीधा फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम आई चेक अपनी I think this must be the most expensive building in Manipur. Every painting must be worth quite a lot.
Manipur State Women's Development Corporation Limited Chairperson and Naria Pakhang Lakpa MLA SKB today felicitated Mahatma Gandhi International Peace Awardee in Social Reformer through Music and Sports category of this year's Konthaujam Bobby. The award was presented during a ceremony organized by Old India Congress Social Organization at the India Constitutional Club in New Delhi on October 2. Speaking at the reception held at her residence in Ningthemcha Karong, MLA KB expressed pride that singer Bobind, a resident of Naria Pakhang Lakpa Assembly constituency, has backed the award. She also lauded him for his inspiring many budding sportspersons in his capacity as a member of Manipur Cricket Association. It may be mentioned that Manipur State Commission for Scheduled Tribe has presented UNESCO Award on Songs of a Social Issue themed to Bobind on International Mother's Language Day 2022.
Ngasi hawrpada yam wana hungjarakpa aduga isaigi kalagi hiramsida yamna matam sangna wana honajarakpa misa makhangni aduga amuksu piingai de hongna khoigi sanabagi hiramsida duki matik yamna thawai yauraga lakjaba yamba makhangni adubu ngasi di ekhoigi khunai sigi waina ekhoigi ngasi sumaina award lauraga lakbiba sigi damakta aina damu biru haini aitana thagachari aduga lamdam sida ekhoi santi leiba aduga yamna ingtapa aduga nisagi paktei Manipur
Police Department handed over one mobile toilet caravan mobile bus to 9th IRB Mahila Battalion. State Police Department took the initiation with the help of Green Cane Industry. Manipur DGP P. Dongalt came up with the idea of mobile bus, considering the difficulties facing women police personnel while on duty for long hours at unfavorable places. Speaking on the sideline, Green Cane Industries provider Justine Laishram said it was a big challenge to bring a mobile bus into reality. He informed that they have plans to make new model of such buses. 9th IRB Mahila Battalion Commandant Khoishnamd Sarma appreciated the noble gesture of State Police and Green Cane Industries. Work Minister Govindas Konthaujam has unveiled Green East e-vehicle showroom and authorized dealer of the oldest electric vehicle brand Panext at KANEL Laikai. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Govindas Konthaujam said it is time to use electric vehicles to keep a check on global climate change. Provider of Green East e-vehicle showroom, retired Lieutenant General Alam Singh, said Aponex is planning to open a manufacturing unit in the state in the near future to support e-vehicles in West Bengal, Northeast states, Myanmar and other Southeast Asian countries. Rate of e-vehicles in the showroom started from 72,200 rupees. E-auto rickshaw, goods loaders, bicycles and vehicles for differently abled and senior citizens are available in the showroom.
Road network sidadi akoi khachitang ahoba khara leiriba asigi marak sida pollution sida kya myam mani pollution si ang ko khangna pollution si leire koi hujik si October sanga khare hujik AC manung da family loina mayam aduna climate change si achwa akoi ge kanu sina carbon fuel sina akoi kanu sida ge fossil fuel hai tare fossil fuel sidagi thoro iba emission tawri mayam singa so contribute tawba masi khachitang ease out tawna ba step ama lakhat biba sida ina yamna lungai ja phondok sari.
One-day assessment camp on issuance of disabled certificate was held today at the CMO Kamjong Camp office. The camp was jointly conducted by Medical Department Kamjong and the District Social Welfare Office Kamjong under the Unique Disabled ID Card UDID project. Altogether 38 UDID PWD certificates were distributed during the assessment camp under the supervision of Kamjong District Deputy Commissioner Rangnamay Rangpita, Kamjong CMO Dr. Lucky Duidang and DSWO Kamjong Nongponganba. District Veterinary Office Vishnupur held one-day training for farmers on poultry management and scientific rearing under the National Livestock Mission at the Kumbi Setupur Mayaileka in Vishnupur district today. Speaking on the occasion, former Vice Chairperson of the Kumbi Municipal Council, Wahangbam Bobby Chand Luang, expressed confidence that the expert team led by Joint Director of District Veterinary Office Vishnupur will enlighten poultry farmers of the area. 153 trainees attended the program. State Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Department organized a one-day induction training program for newly appointed 31 veterinary officers of the department today. The program was held at the Farmers Training Center in Sanjantong. Retired Senior AO Consultant Office of Principal Accountant General Eld Iboyaima delivered lectures on related topics with introductory speech by Additional Secretary Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Hana Kame, and Joint Director Planning Veterinary and Animal Husbandry delivered lecture on the service matter to the newly appointed veterinary officers. Thoubal District Branch has organized a one-day legal awareness workshop on the defending fundamental rights, Christian faith and cavalry Theological Institute in Kamjong, Thoubal District. Senior Advocate Joy Chandra Kongbamd was the resource person of the event held under the aegis of Meitei Christian Church Council Manipur headquarters. HL Computer Common Service Center Vishnupur organized a one-day awareness program on cyber security and cyber crime at the Yangoi Ningthau Community Hall. Speaking on the sideline, HL Computer Common Service Center provider K. Dinachandra underlined people having a thorough idea on how to prevent cyber crimes in the wake of arrival of 5G network in the state. He added that the awareness program was conducted with the objective to keep a check on the increasing cases of cyber crimes like hacking and ransom demand. Common Service Center Vishnupur District Manager R.K. Surchandra, cyber experts of Ministry of Home Affairs Hemant Laishram, along with students above class 9 and 10 studying in various schools in Vishnupur District headquarters attended the event.
ꯑꯍꯦꯟꯕ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯁꯔꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯝꯗꯣ 4Gꯗꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯣꯟꯈꯠꯄꯤꯔꯒꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯑꯍꯣꯡꯕ ꯄꯤꯔꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯃꯤ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯇꯥꯕꯗ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯃꯥꯟꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯨꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯥꯖꯤꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯂꯤꯡꯛꯇꯣ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯊꯥꯖꯤꯜꯂꯛꯏꯕ QR ꯀꯣꯗꯇꯣ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯨꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯣ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯀꯣꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯧꯁꯤꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯁꯤꯗ 이 ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯟꯖꯕꯅꯦ.
President of All Manipur Dalit Development Association AMDDA Dr. T.M. Ranjan Ayangba has unveiled a new branch office of the association at the Wangjing Bazaar in Thoubal District. Speaking on the occasion, Ratan staged on the need for joint political efforts for the welfare of Dalit society. BJP kicked off its campaign for the upcoming municipal council election in Kakching constituency. Kickstarting the campaign, BJP candidate in Kakching Ward number 1, Naram Nabachandra said BJP will file candidates in all 12 wards under Kakching Municipal Council. Six years after the union government demonetized Rs 500 and Rs 1000 currency note, a 5-judge Supreme Court Constitution bench on Wednesday decided to examine its validity and the manner in which it was done, brushing aside the centre's plea not to waste time on an academic issue. And the decision had works itself out. A bench of Justice as Abdul Nazir B.R. Gavai, A.S. Bopana, V. Ramasundarmaniam and B.V. Nagaratna asked the government and Reserve Bank of India to file the comprehensive affidavits explaining why the resort to Section 26 of the RBI Act was made to issue a demonetization notification on 8th of November of 2016 and detailed their deliberations on the pros and cons of the exercise. The next hearing is on November 9th. Appearing for some petitioners in the demonetization case in Supreme Court, a former finance minister and the staunch critic of demonetization, P. Chidambaram, determined it as a mindless exercise that causes extreme hardship to citizens who stood in queues before ATMs for long hours to withdraw small amounts, could not buy medicine, get wages and lost jobs. He said as demonetization failed to achieve the objective of blocking black money, terror funding and fake currency. Now the news from the world of sports. Hyanglam MLA Dr. Y. Radhesham assures of revamping the archery field at Langmaidong in Kakching district. He was speaking at the reception of 5 players from Langmaidong who had brought medals and participated in the recent 36 national games in Gujarat of 2022. Out of the 5 players, 3 had bagged medals, including 1 gold, 1 silver and 1 bronze medal.
ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯎꯁꯤꯠꯂꯨꯗꯦ ꯊꯑꯣꯏꯔꯨꯗꯦ ꯈꯜꯂꯨꯗꯦ ꯂꯝꯕꯦꯟ ꯆꯠꯄꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯅ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯃꯥꯡꯉꯤꯗꯥꯅ ꯈꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯥꯡꯕ ꯀꯟꯕ ꯄꯔꯁꯤꯚꯔꯦꯟꯁ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯦꯅ ꯃꯁꯤꯃꯗꯤꯅ ꯈꯥꯡꯕ ꯀꯟꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯍꯟꯕ ꯅꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯤꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯈꯨꯡꯒꯪ ꯂꯥꯡꯃꯩꯗꯣꯡꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁꯤꯄꯦꯟ 5ꯈꯛ ꯈꯟꯗꯅ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯆꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯂꯥꯡꯃꯩꯗꯣꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯆꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯀꯛꯆꯤꯡ ꯗꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯆꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯍꯤꯌꯥꯡꯂꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯆꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯆꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏ
36 national games came to its conclusion yesterday after 14 days of fresh competitions among the best athletes and sportspersons in the country. Services topped the medal tally with a total of 128 medals. Manipur finished 9th placed with a total of 50 medals. Vice President of India Jagdeep Dhankar, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Prakash Birla, Governor of Gujarat Acharya Devrat, Chief Minister of Gujarat Bhupendra Patel, Gujarat Sports Minister Harsh Sanghvi and many renowned sportspersons attended the closing ceremony, which was marked by presentations of colorful cultural programs. Goa will host the 37th edition of the National Games in October of 2023. Takraw men's and women's teams taking part in the 32nd Men and Women National Sepak Takraw Championship left Imphal today. The championship will be held under the aegis of Sepak Takraw Federation of India at the Jyoti Moore Knowledge Park in Kalikapur, Kolkata from October 16th to 20. The 40-member team Manipur comprises of 15 men player, 15 women player, 4 coaches, 2 manager and 4 officials. Old Manipur Sepak Takraw Association Deputy President W.G. Tent along with other distinguished faces of the association were present while flagging off the team from Kumalam Park Sports Complex in Imphal. In the 20th KSH Lehau Devi Memorial Super Division Football League, YWU Kakching defeated Social Welfare Club Waikong 6-2 today. For YWU, KSH Kanta and KH Langomba secured 2 goals each. A. Vishand and K.I. Johnson added 1 goal each. For Social Welfare Club Waikong, Sanju and C.H. Jack netted 1 goal each. Next match will be between UBSA Mantag and YWU Kakching tomorrow. In 12th league matches of the KELO India State League Under-17 Girls Football Tournament, Kripsa Narantong defeated ICSA Irangbam 2-1 today at Artificial Turf Ground in Lamlong, Tongkong, while in 13th league played this morning at the same venue, YWC Langtabal Tres PLL Churchanpur 8-0. Altogether, 10 girls football teams from various parts of Manipur are participating in the tournament organized by ANFA under the aegis of All India Football Federation. Wafa Wangoi will meet ESU Palace Compound in the 14th league match, and FC Imphal will play against Amma Andro in the 15th league match of the tournament tomorrow. MPSC Team B will meet ex-Polo Club Wangkai in the final match of the first inter-district polo tournament being held under the aegis of Manipur Horse Riding and Polo Association. In the first semi-final match played today at the Imphal Polo Ground, MPSC Team B beat Chinkai Hunba Polo Club Kongpal 7-3. For the winner, T. Pradeep secured 3 goals, H. Abung Kumand and O. Suresh secured 2 goals each. For the losing team, O. Roger, T.H. Santosh and T.H. Kauba secured 1 goal each. In the second semi-final match, ex-Polo Club Wangkai Thresh MPSC teamed A 13-2. For the winners, T.H. Jacob secured 5 goals, Eld Kokeshwar and Eld Atangba secured 3 goals each, and P. Ojit secured 2 goals. For the losing team, the AS Bimol secured 2 goals. 8 teams competed in the tournament. Final match will be played on October 16 at 2 p.m. In 15th Manipur State League being held at Artificial Turf Ground Lamlong, Anoba Imagi Mangal Khabam registered a 1-0 win against Gangam Soccer Club Churachandpur. CS Akesh secured the only goal for Anoba Imagi Mangal Khabam. In another match today, Southern Sporting Union Singjumai defeated Nisa Thangmaiband 3-1. The next matches of the league will be played on October 15th. KAN Kadangbam today dropped SYPA Awang Sekmai 4-0 in the third league match of the 11th K. Karnajit Singh Memorial 2nd Division Football League being held under the aegis of Imphal West District Football Association at Malomd YWC ground. For the winners, Y. Renedy and Dave Solomon and Maite Nganba secured 1 goal each at 21st, 60th, 75th and 80th minute of the match. Organizer decided to ban GCCRPF Langjing Choba for playing in the remaining matches after it fails to show up in the second league match scheduled against Soyo Sanjenbam. 7 football teams of Imphal West District are competing in the tournament. Thao Thangmaiband will face ESA Myang Imphal in the 4th league match, and YWC Malomd will meet SYPA Awang Sekmai in the 5th league match on October 17th afternoon. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Manipur Cabinet forms a Population Commission resolved not to provide government jobs and opportunities to families with more than 4 children. Talks between Chief Minister Nongthoam Biren and leaders of Nupi Samaj on legalization of liquor in Manipur fails to bring amicable solution. Nupi Samaj to continue fights. Parambandima market vendors alleged street vendors of decreasing their sales. City police and women vendors engaged in the intense scuffle to sustain injuries. Media fraternity of Manipur resumed work, ending 2 days of agitation since October 10th against harassment to media fraternity. Manipur government suspends EE in charge of rural engineering department Watson Serio in connection with disappropriation of PMGSY funds. And President Bulletin today flagged off Agartala Kongsang Jan Satabdi Express from Agartala connecting Kongsang station in Manipur. Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Prime Time Manipur Bulletin, which will be presented by our anchor, Ms. Elizabeth. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Lan Thauram, Malem Taibang Pan, a quay quite punamakpu kon biramba, Kumukcham Beremaitaina, Magi Nuksi Jaraba, Imong Manong.